Hey guys, Joe fans, fans, and family of Bobby fans here. Welcome to another video. So, oh my god. Today guys, it's back after 6 months ago now, but Parallel Poppy is back on, but episode 8, Bye Bye Bunker Part 1. So, we meet again from other, with my greatest love of friend. We reunited, we meet again. Preston and Delphi, or Arafeh, we meet again. And also, after 6 months ago, Pamela Poppy is not like because this still a work in progress. It's a long time ago of this happened. This is the moment we're waiting for the finale. So anyway, good news. My mental health is feeling better right now after the attacking with my family issues. So I feeling better right now. So I'm still happy, but my happiness is back on. But yeah, because recently I am so excited. So my friend of mine said should. My friend of mine should say that you should reaction of Parallel Poppy of episode 8 and you see what happens. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. So just like I was gonna do that. Yeah, so that's why this is actually the golden era ever action, the golden era, because this is actually the final. But it's been a while for this. Oh my god! But it's been a while after 6 months. Coming on. I'm on since on April. Before or after my 16th birthday. Or yeah, because recently no, the long time ago now that I really like them. So anyway, this is actually part 1. Before we get started, guys, and hope you guys enjoy this video, like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell button and join me this and stuff like that. Also, I'm YouTube page, follow me to Instagram, but take training with us tomorrow. I'm gonna Halloween special, and then later I'm gonna do. And I'm ending this one. So tomorrow is Halloween. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go to the dental appointment right away. Alright, let's get do it. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna put the volume on. Let me check. Okay. So let's get do it and see what happens. So part 4, the Bye Bye Bunker Parallel Poppy. After 6 months, we meet again for Preston and Arafeh, those two couples. So yeah, let's get to it right now. Arafeh made this a long time ago. I saw this on Instagram. Oh, that's a toxic people a long time ago. That's so freaking rude. That's so cruel. In my reaction for that, I was like, oh my god, no. That is the toxic people in the community though. In the Trolls fandom community of the toxic people say so. The music. I love that you use your music. Oh my god. Like, Poppy is bleeding right now. What the hell? Poor Poppy, my amazing friend. Wow. No, this got a little bit sad, like heartbroken now. Preston, we meet again. I love it. He cares about the pop. That's kind of touch moment. Okay, like he take it up. He started feeling better right away. I'm just saying though. I got chills. Oh my god. Let's go! Review! Parallel Poppy, the final. The part 1. Bye-bye bunker.
We're here. We're finally here. At the very end. We've had such a long journey, and a lot of insightful conversations and fan art. And I want to thank you for all this tremendous support. Your engagement with the series, and the praise it's gotten, was what kept it going strong for so many episodes. However, there's
it's been a while for this. It's a long time ago.
Before we finish the series, look back on it. It's always important to reflect on something and think about how we got here today, especially if that leads to growth in the future. Life lesson 101 after all. Through multiple episodes, we've seen Poppy at the best of times and the worst of times. But through it all, she kept consistent and likable in the way I always saw her. It always sucks whenever we come across any unfortunate implications, because it takes people like me to think through them. Ainsley had so many great points in her pinned comments, especially in episode 3. But the thing is that unfortunate implications are just there, based on the fact that the writers don't work their way through the kinks, or the plot structure is terrible, which can happen when you have segments and not full 30-minute episodes. I normally don't hate an episode because of their unfortunate implications, as the unfortunate implications can easily be thought through by multiple people. And the best part is that it's not even hard at all. Just take some time to think through everything like the series has done. But as you so often seen, people don't. And that's what frustrates me more than anything else. I think I may have an answer as to why there's so much criticism towards Poppy, and an answer as to how we can improve in the future, since the best thing we can do against all this drama is to learn from our mistakes, and be able to lend our ears to insightful, constructive criticism. First, though, we have to get to our final episode, Bye-bye Bunker. Originally, this was my favorite episode of the whole series. After thinking it through, though, I changed my mind and said that Gem Day was my favorite episode. However, Bye-bye Bunker is my second favorite episode of The Beat Goes On. Not of the season, not of the 2 segments of the episode, of the series. Why? Because it was not only emotionally good, it also disproved all of the unfortunate implications toward Poppy in one confession. It's time to say bye-bye to paralleling Poppy with Bye-bye Bunker. Let's begin for the very last time.
Let the journey begin. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Oh my god. Come on. Why am I do that? Oh my god. Alright, continue. Let's go. Bye-bye Bunker.
Already we're hit with emotional music. I think it's fitting for what's to come. We see Poppy working on a scrapbook when Biggie and Smidge, not Branch and Smidge, Netflix subtitles, come in and tell Poppy that Branch is hosting a party in his bunker.
You're invited inside my bunker against my better judgment. Hey!
Against my better judgment. Already,
I remember that episode. I mean the clip.
Poppy gets a bit emotional. Me too.
Yeah.
Seriously, this is what it's all come to. This is what the series is ending with. Branch finally achieved what he wanted to do, and grew as a character. How would anyone not get emotional? We get a few moments with Branch putting down coasters, and Poppy and the others are thinking about his growth. This episode is legitimately allowing you to think back on every single thing that has happened, and make the end feel miserable when it all finishes in such a satisfying way, which is what a series finale should do. I'll come for you soon, Cleve from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Branch ends with making an announcement about how he intends to move out of his bunker and live above in a pod, permanently. While I love the idea, I really think Branch should give himself a bit of time in his bunker if he wants to go through with that choice. After all, the bunker is his home, and all the memories can make you well up, especially when you move on to another part of your life and leave the other segment behind as a distant memory. This is what Poppy does when she's blissing out. Don't worry about it. But seriously, does anyone else think that this is some romantic pose or something? Or am I just thinking too hard?
I am so proud of you.
I could just kiss you. Look, I know that joke has been made in
Imagine
my
that
reaction
though.
to Bye-bye Bunker. But damn it, I'm gonna keep making that
Damn
joke
it.
until the end of time. Because they are so adorable, I thought it deserves repeating. Even Branch knows how hard this will be for him, so Poppy's willing to step in and help.
Leaving the bunker goes against years of isolationist instincts, Poppy.
No, it doesn't. It just goes against living in a bunker. Your survival instincts come from your intelligence and judgment. We see Poppy leading Branch with a blindfold around his eyes, and yeah, the only thing I don't really like about this episode is the step, step, step again crap, like he's a toddler learning how to walk. You only need that when it isn't safe to walk in specific areas, or you're afraid of falling off, or falling down. Poppy leads Branch into the pod and becomes real estate agent Poppy. Awesome! We had Dr. Poppy a few episodes ago, so let's do it. We get a jokes about flooring, the pod being so quiet you could hear a hair drop, and views in regards to rainbows. That is all hilarious. We then see Harper sketching out a view of Branch's ideal home, and after a while, we see that it goes right back to the bunker.
The solution. It's so obvious. I have to destroy my bunker.
This one line is something that a good majority of the most annoying part of the fandom ignores or takes out of context.
He decided to destroy the bunker? What the hell?
Idea of blowing up the bunker.
I remember that in the clip when I watched it, that I was like, what are you thinking about that? Destroy your bunker!
For the fact that people keep saying that Poppy wanted to blow up his bunker.
Sorry, my dad
Let's look at Poppy's reaction, shall we?
Whoa, Branch, let's not be so drastic.
See? Resistance against the idea from Poppy. Did people forget about this? Or did they ignore this? Either way, this is how it really happened. Branch initiated the idea, and Poppy resisted, even going so far as to say that they should just lock up the bunker and Poppy will guard the key.
But Poppy still followed though with the whole thing even when
That's
he said
because
no.
of a moment that happens in a little bit. If you'd listen to the dialogue, you'd know. Anyway, Branch ends up saying that locking up the bunker is a bad idea because if he looked sad enough for a long period of time, Poppy would cave in and do something about it. That's a logical conclusion. Eventually, Poppy caves in.
So no matter what I say or do, you have to make me go through with it.
I don't know, Branch.
See, again, Branch himself initiated the promise, and Poppy still showed resistance to making him go through with it.
But she literally keep pushing when
Yeah, well, do you think anyone wants to break a promise? No. Should Branch have made the promise? No, because he shouldn't have made a promise that he can't keep. But there's another context word, other than motivation, that describes the situation. That word is desperation. He's desperate to become a better troll, and thus he thought blowing up the bunker would help him get better, when really, it's a house. He should know that his attitude changes, how much he dedicated himself to getting better, and even dedicating himself to helping others was truly important in getting better, and he achieved that.
But Poppy was the one changing him.
Hey, the Snark Knight is back. Everything you just said is wrong. First off, all the changes started at Bunker List, and Branch initiated the changes himself. Plus, the changes were towards flaws that he can change that are less appealing, not his entire personality. In fact, the confession at the end of the episode talks about this.
But Branch was totally perfect.
No,
before.
he wasn't. Time and time again, it's been shown that he, as well as everyone else, had flaws they had to fix
Sounds like
both in the
question and
show
answer.
and the movies. There was an entire episode 2 of Paralleling Poppy dedicated to showing you that Branch had moments where he took situations too far and he had to learn the lessons. Many different episodes have been showing this, and me and my editor will get through an entire clip montage if we have to. However, Poppy does like Branch as he is. She was helping him with the changes that he wanted to change, not what she wanted him to change. Were there moments in which Poppy was annoyed at some of Branch's flaws? Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like him for who he is. Are you guys saying that we should accept Branch, even if he has the worst flaws imaginable, that keep him from being who he can truly be? Because that's what I believe you're saying, Mr. Snark Knight.
Snark Knight. Oh my god, what the hell? I'm gonna cut the ads right now. Oh my god.
Not really. If the whole thing was really
This
about
sounds like the
Poppy,
question
he
and
wouldn't have
answer.
done
I'm just
any
saying.
of this specifically to change his flaws, or he'd start blatantly doing more things that are not like his original character type. All of the fandom, or most of the fandom, would know immediately if Poppy was indeed trying to change him, or it would have been blatantly obvious if Poppy didn't like Branch for who he is. he would have immediately done things out of his comfort zone as soon as the first episode. But like I said earlier, none of the changes started until season 4 with Bunker List, and that was all his doing. Also, no peer pressure from anyone to change whatsoever. What? To change flaws that are legitimately harmful to your life or even holding you back? No, that's actually a good message. Outright accepting people for their flaws, no matter what, is a bad message. What if Branch was an asshole? He's not, but what if he was? Would anyone want him to keep that flaw, or would you want him to be nicer? That's the difference. The be yourself moral has a ton of unfortunate implications, because if you're telling someone who legitimately does terrible things and is a terrible person to be themselves and not change your flaws, that's bad, because they'll take that message to heart and make life a living hell for everyone involved. We literally heard her say in Haircut that she wanted Branch and Krieg to get along, or at least make amends when she put them in the bow, not change who they are. So how in the world do you get the I want to change someone for who they are idea from someone who said in an episode of Beat Goes On that we reviewed 4 episodes ago that she didn't want Branch or Krieg to change who they were? I'm afraid I don't follow your logic here. If even my editor can prove your statements wrong, and I just did, and a million other people did, then I'm afraid your logic is terrible, and only consists of unfortunate implications that you didn't think through yourself. I mean, come on. One more watch through the episode. Think through the implications. Anything. The snarky person who made these comments that I referenced even thought about it herself, and saw it exactly the same way I do, after thinking for the second time. Beat Goes On's writing isn't perfect, but neither was its lip syncing in specific moments of other episodes, or its plot structures and ongoing plots. However, that doesn't mean the writing is bad, since it had a lot of good ideas and reached a new level of potential with the Trolls universe, where I want to see all the new ideas they've got up their sleeve, even when I'm confident that it's not a great idea. Notice how I didn't say a good idea or a bad idea. I said great or terrible ideas. In my live stream, when I talked about the Trollstopia episodes list for Season 2, I didn't say an idea was terrible or great, just that they were creative or uncreative. Could the writing be better? Yes, but it doesn't have to be precise and pristine all the time. Even Lana Mine agreed with me when I honestly felt like these comments were basically saying that Branch did nothing wrong whatsoever. He's the innocent angel who never ever had any flaws or moments where he acted like a total asshole. I feel like the people who made these comments do not understand Poppy's empathy or Poppy's motivation. Anyway, we'll come back to all of that later. Right now, Poppy promises and decides to get back up, and Branch starts to lose it a bit, so they sing a song number. I like this song, and the animation
yeah, me too.
Do yourself
I love
a favor
that song
and watch
too,
this
long
part of
time
the
ago.
review in full screen. Look at these visuals. I mean look. I mean this with no exaggeration. Bye Bye Bunker has the second best looking visuals in all of Beat Goes On, behind Gem Day. After the song number, Branch says he doesn't want to blow up his bunker, and yep, Poppy's gonna be angry because Branch essentially broke a promise, which is betrayal. I know people are going to tell me that she said, "Give me the remote, Branch," but people do realize that Poppy wanted to keep her promise while Branch wouldn't have done anything. Also, this may be just my logic and something that every troll fan should know, but Branch legitimately believes that this is how he'd become a better troll. The promise also said, no matter what I do and no matter what I say, you have to make me go through with it. Poppy doesn't know that he was doing this so he can be what they want him to be. Poppy thinks he's legitimately doing this because he thought it would help him and that it was his choice. They chase each other until she stops him from entering the bunker. They throw words at each other until...
No, I can't! I can't be what you all want me to be!
Branch totally believed that he had to do this in order to be what he believed they envisioned he should be in order to get better.
You can't be what we want you to be?
Notice the way she asked the question and the emphasis on we. This is a proven statement that makes it obvious that Poppy and the others had no intention on changing him whatsoever. The emphasis on the we and comparing that to the words, "you can't be what want you to be," is a direct confirmation that the others only did this because it's what he wanted, not what they wanted.
Don't get me wrong. Becoming a troll again has made me happier than I ever thought I could be. But I don't want to change everything about myself. I like myself.
This is what bothered them, and yet Branch just spoke out about it. The gang literally looks around at each other like they're aware of what he's feeling. Then Poppy says she's going to say something to Branch, but what I thought was even more powerful was this line.
But hey, I'm a troll. So
He
here
is
goes.
a paladin
She
now.
just said, "Hey, I'm me. I'm going to be as honest as possible and as kind and close to my original personality as possible." That is more powerful than I could ever imagine in trolls. She's embracing that she's going to be herself and as honest as you can be when addressing this. She then goes on a big speech about how Branch had changed everything about his life, and it's all so beautiful, especially with the snack pack humming in the background. The speech then finally concludes with this.
Because of you, we feel safer. We value honesty, even when the truth is hard. And we realize that just because something isn't bright and cute, that doesn't mean it isn't beautiful. Because we love you exactly the way you are.
That one confession changed everything and is the very essence of this series. Poppy just confessed that they value his honesty even when it's hard and that they love him for who he is.
Yeah.
And while she did say, "and we realize," I'm pretty sure that they realized from the very beginning. Either that or season 4, since the changes didn't start until that season. This isn't even me looking too deep into it or anything. This is exactly what the episode says. Anyway, Branch feels happy. They have a hug time, and it seems like it'll all be a satisfying
One more,
ending
the whole-
until this happens.
This happened.
Bunker will self-destruct
No!
in 10 seconds.
Yep. And
Cloud
it was
Guy.
Cloud Guy who pressed the button. Did I tell you how much I hate Show Cloud Guy? They slowly run towards them, and the episode ends. Yep, this was never really resolved. However, it was revealed by Jim Mortensen that it was done to get Matt Beans an Emmy, which they won. Well deserved. It was also done basically to leave it off on a funny note. And that was Bye Bye Bunker. It's amazing. The humor was
When,
pretty
part
good,
two,
the emotion
when?
was amazing, the animation was amazing.
Because I
and
saw your
plus,
story.
While it isn't anything new, it is good. Like I said earlier, it is the second best episode of Beat Goes On, and will always remain a good episode. And now, it's time to do the very thing I was destined to do. Come with me.
Part 2. But it's over. Oh my god. That's a good review. Oh my god. Oh my god, my camera. What the hell? My dad actually talking. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Yeah, so, part 2. When part 2? Maybe he not actually the copyright, YouTube copyright, but maybe he gonna think he gonna do the part 2, 40 plus minutes or something. I actually the finale, I think. Well, that's a good reaction, and it's kind of like this actually a little bit hilarious and me speechless, and I got listening or something like that. That's a good explanation, everything in theory or something or like that. I love it. So when part 2? I can wait to part 2 in the other time, maybe in November or something, or whatever, whenever what time it is. If you wanted to see the part 2 this. Anyway, I think that's it for the game today, guys. I'm gonna do later on. I'm gonna do yesterday is Kazuha's birthday from Genshin, and then I'm gonna do the music video, and then I'm gonna do I'm gonna work in progress about review about Sea of Chucky because tomorrow is Halloween celebration, and then Sea of Chucky, and then November I have Shallow Lumi's Cafe edition for Jensen ASMR, and then watching in my time. If I have time watching the Demon Slayer or something, and Demon Slayer, and then so oh yeah, part 4 finale. Part 4 finale of Genshin Impact. Let's walk through the super weakness called Path of the Taisho of Blade Rips Warrior. So this is actually the final. I'm gonna do the practice if you probably make it or give up. Do something like that though. So yeah, so I guess I should do the music video. Stay tuned about that though, Kazuha's birthday music video, because yesterday is her his birthday though. But I'm gonna do that right now, and then and there's so many things to do right away. So anyway, guys, tomorrow I'm gonna do the dental appointment because it's Halloween, right? It's tomorrow because I have dental appointment scheduled. Yeah, my brace is on. Anyway, guys, and that's it. Part 2, maybe on November or December or someday or next year, whatever that you wanted to. And yeah, guys, we meet again, Preston and Arafeh. If you're watching this, we meet again. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like it, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell button and try and videos and stuff like that. Also, me to Instagram, what but TikTok, anywhere else. So stay tuned, Kazuha's birthday music video. Stay tuned about that. Do not leave this channel. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Princess Angel is here, and out now. Bye.